Defying Limits. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a majestic mountain range, there lived an old man named Thomas. He was known for his warm heart, wise counsel, and unwavering determination. Despite his advancing age, Thomas had always been full of life, spending his days exploring the wilderness and nurturing his love for nature. One fateful day, however, Thomas received devastating news from his doctors. They revealed to him that his health had taken a turn for the worse, and they feared that his time on this earth was limited. The prognosis was grim, and many would have succumbed to despair upon hearing such news. But not Thomas. Deep inside his soul burned a fire, a spirit that refused to be extinguished. Determined to make the most of the time he had left, Thomas set his sights on an ambitious project. High up in the mountains, there was a barren and desolate piece of land that had long been forgotten by the villagers. Inspired by a vision of creating a haven of life and beauty, Thomas resolved to clear the land and transform it into a thriving farm. Thomas was a man of remarkable character. Despite the challenges he faced and the limited time he was given, he possessed an unwavering determination that set him apart. His spirit burned bright, refusing to be dimmed by the bleak prognosis he received from his doctors. Thomas' determination was unmatched. He faced physical hardships as he climbed the steep mountain, enduring exhaustion, muscle aches, and the weakening of his body. But he pressed on, undeterred by the obstacles in his path. His spirit remained unyielding, and he found strength in the face of adversity. Undeterred by the steep climb and the challenges that lay ahead, Thomas gathered his tools and began his arduous ascent. With each step, he could feel his heart beating strongly within his chest, a reminder of the limited time he had. But it only served to fuel his determination further. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as Thomas tirelessly worked to clear the land. He toiled under the scorching sun, his muscles aching and his body growing weaker, but his spirit remained unyielding. With each stone he removed and each patch of soil he tilled, he envisioned a vibrant farm taking shape, brimming with life and vitality. News of Thomas' remarkable undertaking soon spread throughout the village, and the people marveled at his unwavering resolve. They offered their support in any way they could, helping him carry supplies up the mountain and lending their expertise when needed. Thomas's farm became a symbol of hope and determination, a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Months turned into years, and as the seasons changed, so did the landscape of the mountain. The once barren land blossomed into a paradise of lush greenery and colorful flowers. Thomas's farm thrived, and its bounty was shared with the villagers, who gratefully enjoyed the fruits of his labor. Thomas's farming endeavor on the mountain was nothing short of extraordinary. He aimed to create a sustainable and diverse farm, one that would not only provide nourishment for himself, but also contribute to the well-being of the villagers. Thomas grew a wide variety of vegetables and fruits, carefully selecting crops that would thrive in the mountainous environment. He cultivated rows of vibrant green lettuce, spinach, and kale. Their crisp leaves offered a refreshing taste and essential nutrients to those who consumed them. He also grew an assortment of root vegetables, such as carrots, radishes, and potatoes. These hardy crops thrived in the well-tended soil, providing sustenance for the villagers throughout the year. In addition to vegetables, Thomas cultivated an orchard filled with fruit trees. He carefully planted apple, pear, and cherry trees, their branches heavy with delicious and juicy fruits during the harvest season. These fruits brought sweetness and vitality to the lives of those fortunate enough to taste them. Through his tireless efforts and his dedication to nurturing the land, Thomas transformed the barren mountaintop into a flourishing oasis. His farm became a beacon of abundance, offering a diverse range of vegetables and fruits that not only sustained the villagers, but also connected them with the beauty and generosity of nature. As time went on, something remarkable began to happen. Thomas's health, against all odds, started to improve. His body grew stronger, and the energy that had once seemed to fade away was replenished. The doctors who had once pronounced his fate were astounded by his remarkable recovery. Years turned into decades, and Thomas continued to tend to his farm atop the mountain. His life had surpassed all expectations, and he had proven the doctors wrong time and time again. The old man, who was once told he had little time to live, had defied all odds and lived a life full of purpose and joy. Thomas's story became a legend in the village, passed down from generation to generation as a reminder of the indomitable human spirit. His determination had not only transformed a desolate piece of land, but also the lives of those around him. And even long after he was gone, his legacy continued to inspire others to never give up in the face of adversity. So, as the sun set behind the mountains, casting a warm golden glow over the fertile fields, the spirit of Thomas lived on, reminding all who gazed upon his farm that with unwavering determination, even the impossible becomes possible.